¿Todos?
Buenas tardes.
Bueno, pues yo creo que esta es la hora más difícil, ¿no? A lo mejor si se me duermen. Ahí tengo unos jitomates por ahí. Vamos a tratar de hacer la reunión un poquito amena y compatible para estar todos relajaditos, contentos, alegres. Esa es la idea, ¿no? Ser felices. Bueno, pues mi nombre es José Camacho. Yo represento a Start. Estoy en un grupo que se llama Old People San Pedro. Tengo como 1 año y medio trabajando en el grupo, pero en la comunidad tengo casi 40 años trabajando. Y estoy contento porque soy el más guapo de Start. No, yo no considero el más guapo, ¿va? Bueno, pues hoy tenemos unas personas invitadas. Me gustaría que ellas mismas se presentaran y cuál es su trabajo para poder entrar en confianza, ¿no? Vamos a empezar con Cynde Soto, por favor. ¿Cuál es su trabajo?
Hello, my name is Cynde Soto, and I am a disability rights advocate. I work for a small nonprofit agency in Los Angeles.
Gracias. Vamos a presentar a Amber Elton.
Hi, I'm Amber Elton. I am a civil engineer with the City of Los Angeles Bureau of Engineering Sidewalk Repair Program.
Bienvenidas y un aplauso para ellas. Bueno, pues ya entramos en confianza, ya conocemos el trabajo de cada quien, de cada persona que estamos aquí. Y tenemos unas preguntas para ustedes. ¿Nos podría explicar, Cynde, qué significa Willis Settlement y cómo nos afecta en términos de calles seguras?
In the year 2010, there was a class action lawsuit against the city of Los Angeles. That's when the lawsuit was filed. And it took about 6 years to settle. And the city agreed to spend over $1 billion in the next 30 years. And 30 years is a long time, but the city of Los Angeles is so big, it's going to take a long time to fix. And so the city agreed to hire someone to oversee the fixing of sidewalks and paths of travel, from the broken sidewalks and the broken curb ramps, wherever pedestrians walk, they're supposed to make it accessible for everyone, especially people with disabilities. We claim that it is our civil rights to be able to travel the city like everyone else. And so, did I answer your question?
Sí, porque es una ley.
Is it? It is now. Yes. It's as of 2016. There's many ways to tell the city of the problems that you're facing with the sidewalks. And they say they'll get to it as soon as they can. You have to get in line, yeah.
Gracias. Vayan formulando sus preguntas porque vamos a tener tiempo también para preguntar al público, ¿sí? Ok, vamos a preguntar aquí a la señorita Amber. Usted que es ingeniera, el programa de reparación de banquetas, aceras, una solicitud de reparación, ¿cómo nos afecta con personas que tienen disabilidades?
Okay, so Cynde introduced the settlement agreement, which is the the basis for the sidewalk repair program. And the city has committed to spend $31 million per year for 30 years repairing sidewalks. When we got started, we didn't even really know how many sidewalks are in the city. So we mapped out all of the sidewalks and we found out that there are over 9,000 miles of sidewalks in the city. That's like crossing the US 3 times.
I'm sorry, I just want to say that you said 90 miles?
9,000. So the city has not had a comprehensive sidewalk repair program in over 4 decades, which means that a lot of the sidewalks are damaged. There's a lot of programs that are damaged. There's a lot of programs that are missing. So with that funding, City Council has designated that we can repair sidewalks in front of city facilities. So libraries, recreation centers, senior centers, we're fixing those sidewalks. And then the other way that the money is allotted is to the access request program. So the access request program is designated for those that have a mobility disability to submit a request. So it's a request-driven program by the constituents who use the sidewalk. So you don't necessarily have to live at that area or in the area, but if you use that sidewalk, if it's on your route to wherever it is that you go each day, you can submit a request for the sidewalk.
Ok, nosotros como Vesta subestimamos una solicitud de reparación en marzo para una rampa en las Anandus y Laras. Nos dijeron que teníamos que esperar 120 días. Después de esos días que pasen, ¿qué podemos esperar nosotros los siguientes pasos?
Unfortunately, the timeline is going to be long. As I said, there are a lot of sidewalks in need of repair, and since launching the Access Request Program, we've received an overwhelming response of requests that have come in. Even before launching the program, we already had requests from people that wanted their sidewalk fixed. So what we've done is we've created a prioritization system. And the prioritization system is in line with the requirements of the loan settlement agreement. It requires that we give priority to requests that are in a residential area, that are within 500 feet of a bus or transit stop, and that are over 120 days old. So
the requirement that the requests are
over 120 days old. So that go ahead.
I've had requesting for sidewalks for 5 years. It's still not finished. I know, I hate to say that, but
So the 120 days will get you that third requirement to be at the highest priority within the program. However, it's going to take us longer to complete the repairs. There's a lot of challenges that have come along with repairing the sidewalks. It's not just fixing cracks and tripping hazards. The settlement agreement requires that it be compliant with Americans with Disabilities Act and with the California Building Code.
Gracias. Ok. para Cynde o Amber, cualquiera de los dos. Queremos una manera más fácil, cómo solicitar o hacer una aplicación que sea más constante y que sea menos burocracia y más ayuda a la comunidad. ¿De qué manera? O una manera más, usted como ingeniera, usted como trabajadora, que ha escuchado, ¿cómo es que lo podemos hacer como comunidad?
I think a good strategy would be to have a lot of people complain about the same location, because the more people that request it, the higher the institute could go on a list. That would be one way. Another way is we're going to go to city council. We're going to raise a little bit of noise. We'll be doing that probably the next month or two. And then we'll probably have a precedent on a very dangerous corridor that is near our center. And we'll probably maybe do like a protest or rally, that sort of thing. So if anybody's interested in joining us, come on down. I'll tell you all about it. And if you have some particular corner that you would like more publicity on, we'll come to join you in your neighborhood.
So, unfortunately, submitting multiple requests at one location, it won't help to decrease the time, because what happens is we just cancel the duplicate request with a note saying we already have a request at this location. It honestly creates more work for our engineers to go through these requests and to organize them in our database so that we can address them according to the prioritization.
That's good to know.
So the best way, honestly, is to get together with your community, the locations that you want repaired, and we look at we look at blocks of area of location. So if you have a location, you want to try to make sure that the address that you submit is in residential and falls within 500 feet of a bus stop. Because if you go to one end of the block and it's outside, away from the bus stop, then it's going to be the lower priority and it will be harder for us to address it. But if you go to the other end of the block and it's within 500 feet of a bus stop, it'll have the highest priority and you can address it much sooner.
Ok, por ejemplo, nosotros hicimos esa petición y tenemos los 120 días. Es como un ejemplo. Ya tenemos los 120 días, los pasos más sencillos, más explicables para nosotros, para entender. ¿Cuánto más o menos duraría usted como ingeniera decirnos de qué manera o cómo esperar o cómo comunicar a la comunidad que se va a hacer esa rampa?
So I do agree with Cindy's suggestion of going to City Council. It really does have to do with City Council allocating funding to certain programs that allows us to do more work in certain areas, certain sub-programs like the Access Request Program. As of now, unfortunately, I don't expect that you're going to see repairs within 120 days. It's going to, at this point, we're looking at a backlog of multiple years for repairs.
Esta es para Cynde. Por ejemplo, la acción que tomamos nosotros fue porque vimos la necesidad de mucha gente que no puede, anda en silla de ruedas, anda con bastón, mucha gente pasa por las calles con carriola, con los niños, y las calles no están bien, no están planas. Pero mi pregunta es, yendo con el concejal, nos mandó con otro, con el de deshabilidades. No sé, usted como líder, ¿cómo nos aconsejaría o cómo nos orientaría o estratégicamente cómo resolver sus problemas. ¿Sí?
So your group went to the Department on Disability, is that correct?
La persona encargada.
Well, a lot of this kind of problem needs publicity to really bring it forward to the public in a big way. And when the politicians get pressure from the public, they're more than likely to make a change. So I would say that our center has had really actually good response from Telemundo and Univision, is that the name of it? They have covered our topics, our problems. So that's what we were going to do. We're going to contact the Los Angeles Times and both of those, Univision and Telemundo, and tell them. And hopefully they will see that it is a huge problem and that the public will want to know. And they will cover our story. So maybe we could all work together and have a couple of events to bring it, make a big story out of it. Because it is a very good human interest story. It affects everyone. It doesn't affect you personally, it affects your mom, it affects your grandmother, your brother. So I think that's pretty much a lot of the work that I do.
Ahora tenemos a la audiencia que quiera compartir, que quiera preguntar con sus preguntas.
This question is for Amber. I'm curious to see if you could walk us through a successful request. Sure. What does that look like and what the timeline is for, just so we get an idea.
So right now, our program is still very new. The compliance period officially started in July of 2017. So those initial requests that we were receiving, we were able to complete them much more quickly. Maybe, it started out 6 months and then, grew to 1 year, 1 to 2 years. And so those successful requests that have come in, what we do is we receive the request and we do an initial assessment of the sidewalk. The inspector goes out and they take quantities of the sidewalk. In the beginning, what we were doing is we were looking at the entire block of assessments to try to be more efficient while we're in that location. We look at all of the programs at that block, so 4 on this side, 4 on the other side. So 8 programs total, we do the assessment. From there, we hand the information off to a designer, to an engineer to design the location. I know it may seem simple, it's just a sidewalk, but actually in order to obtain the compliant slopes for ADA, it can become very complicated, especially at the driveways and the curb ramps. When we make the sidewalk flat, the driveway becomes steeper, and then it's difficult for cars to have access to their driveway. Same with the curb ramps. As we make the sidewalk flat, as required by the code, we need more space to get the slopes to work. So sometimes we have to call out a surveying crew to come and survey the area, or we may need to ask for additional right-of-way of the property owner behind the curb ramp so that we have enough space to make the compliant curb ramp fit. In many cases, we also have to adjust the slopes in the street. There has to be a flat landing space at the bottom of the curb ramp, and we have to make sure that this doesn't disrupt the flow of the street when it rains, that the water can still flow, even though we just put a flat spot at the bottom of the curb ramp, and that everything still flows to the curb drains. If we run into any other obstructions like trees, we have to obtain permits from the Urban Forestry Division to either root prune the tree or to remove the tree. We are receiving a lot of, the tree community is very vocal and wants to make sure that the city is being fair to the trees that are protected in the city, which is all of the street trees. That we are following all of the proper procedures when we remove a tree or when we root prune a tree. There's still also other obstacles like power poles, utility vaults in the sidewalk, things like that that make it difficult. So from there, after we have the design, then we submit the design to the Bureau of Street Services, and then their crews would be constructing the repairs.
So those follow, I'm hearing that it takes a lot of layers. Do you feel that, like, is there a big enough team to be able to just even deal with the initial requests of engineers? Do you feel like would it be helpful to have, like, what will help to reduce those years of backlog? Because you mentioned allocation of funds, but then does that also take into account personnel and other city offices that are involved in making these requests go faster? Because I'm trying to think inside the city, like, what do we need to do to help create that system of having those requests be done at a speedier time? So I don't know if like personnel is an issue or other city departments.
Yes, it's definitely, funding is involved. And City Council did allocate an additional $10 million to the Access Request Program specifically to help us accelerate some of these repairs. You know, we are a small team. There's about 10 of us in the Bureau of Engineering that manage the program. We also have consultants on board. So the funding as well, but if you can imagine, we're receiving 60 requests per month. So as we receive more and more requests per month, the wait time increases. And if we can't keep up with just what's coming in, then the wait time will continue to increase. It's just, it really is a big problem. It's a problem that hasn't been addressed for a long time, and it's going to take time to repair it, which is why it's a 30-year program.
So, just as my last question, in regards to just the group of engineers in your department, do you know if that's separate funding from the settlement to run your department?
The sidewalk repair program is specifically funded by the Willet Settlement.
¿Otra persona por ahí?
Sí, cuando usted habla de hacer encuestas, ¿quiénes son los que hacen las encuestas?
So it's the Bureau of Engineering has a survey division, and they go out to the site and they have their surveying equipment, and there are survey landmarks in the ground that they have to measure from, so that we know exactly where the property line is. Because just because the sidewalk ends at a certain location, or somebody has a wall or a fence there, doesn't mean that that's actually where the city's property ends. And so we have to know the exact location, especially if we're going to ask for additional right-of-way. We have to know exactly where the property line is, so that we make sure that the sidewalk and the curb ramp is all in city property.
So, prácticamente es su personal que hace la encuesta.
Because you're saying that, I just want to clarify, the sidewalks, this is city property.
Yes.
And when you talk about the other property is the house
Yes.
or the building. Entonces ellos van a medir, tienen equipo y van a medir su evaluación, es una evaluación. Es una evaluación y miden dónde está el territorio, digamos, que es del ayuntamiento, áreas públicas, y cuáles están So she's asking, so this is your same team that is doing the evaluations, the survey?
No, we're called the Sidewalk Division, and we work with a lot of other departments and divisions in order to repair the sidewalks. So another division within the sidewalk repair program is called the Survey Division.
Gracias.
Y solo cuando yo no entendí muy bien si usted dijo que no recomienda ir al concejal, ¿eso fue lo que usted dijo o yo escuché mal?
So, requests that come in through the council district don't necessarily receive additional priority. We follow the prioritization system that allows us to be fair and consistent with every request that comes in. But as far as what Cynde is talking about, organizing the community to make sure that city council understands that your voices are, here, and this is really affecting your community, and let them know what you need. Then yes, go.
Sí, sí.
We have found that it does help in other issues. It doesn't hurt.
Y solo para terminar, yo ya me quito de la mesa. Es que yo estaba viendo tanto el problema de discapacitados, personas que usan bastones, de lo que usted dijo, pero creo que también estamos olvidando a los ciegos. Yo he sido testigo de muchas personas que no ven y también tienen mucho problema con eso, porque como ellos no ven, ellos caminan y tropiezan mucho con esas, y eso pienso que no solo los afecta a ellos, sino también a las personas que problemas de visión y personas de edad avanzada también.
So the Access Request Program is available to seniors and older adults. They can submit their request. The settlement agreement is very specific to the mobility community. They're the ones who did the work to do that settlement agreement. But when we make these repairs, they have to be compliant with ADA and California Building Code, which does take into account people with visual impairment. So they will be included, they'll be able to benefit from those repairs.
Usted mencionó la ley, más que no alcancé a escuchar el nombre de la ley.
¿La ley?
Ajá, la ley que estaba diciendo de las personas discapacitadas, ¿no? ¿Cómo se llama?
La ley de salubridad.
Que usted me ayudó y le preguntó a ella.
Sí, le pregunto.
Pero ¿cómo se llama la ley? O sea, yo no escuché.
Es una demanda que Willing Settlements.
The Willett Settlement Agreement?
Willing Settlements.
Lo estoy escribiendo aquí para que lo
Aquí te quiero mi blog.
Yes.
Es una demanda porque las personas discapacitadas pueden mandar una ciudad, una demanda legal, y está aquí la información.
Es que sí. Sí, no.
Gracias.
Willing Settlements. ¿Sí?
Sí. Otra pregunta. Ella estaba diciendo, de ingeniería civil, se me olvidó su nombre, Amber, creo que se llama, ¿no? Que solamente la prioridad es arreglar las calles, solamente los que tengan 500 pies de distancia de la raza a la parada del bus.
Yes, that's correct.
Ese es un factor que ayuda a priorizar, porque tienen 80,000 solicitudes. Entonces, ¿Cómo nos enfocamos en los que tengan, los que estén tan cerca como 500 pies cerca de la parada de autobús? O las que también dijo que tengan 120 días, porque ya no quieren que sea más.
¿Y qué hay de las escuelas?
What about the issues that are near schools? Is there any priority for them?
So the settlement agreement excludes Los Angeles Unified School District. So for sidewalks in front of LAUSD schools, the school is responsible to fix the sidewalks.
But it does cover hospitals.
Yes. It would cover, the private schools would be covered too.
Escuelas privadas. Pero el distrito es responsable de sus propias aceras, de sus propias banquetas. Entonces, ¿con qué se tiene que dirigir?
Es la
Right.
So the question is, who do you need to follow up with?
LAUSD.
Otra de las
Es
preguntas
su
es
responsabilidad, es su propiedad, es su terreno, ellos están responsables.
para
¿Y con las
ciudad-
escuelas públicas charter?
What about charter schools?
Trabajan juntos, conjuntamente. ¿No?
If they're owned by Los Angeles Unified School District,
El distrito, un terreno escolar.